to protest and to say that to condemn this illegal incarceration of an innocent man. And he has done a service for humanity, all of humanity, in telling us about the war crimes of the most powerful nations in the world. He informed us so that we could make our own decisions. This is a very powerful thing, knowledge. We must not ever give up that we have a right to know what our countries are doing. If we have no right, if we cannot hear the truth about what they're doing, then they can spend endless tax, pounds, dollars, whichever your currency, on more incarcerations, more wars, endlessly. We have to know what they're doing. And what he's standing up for against so much obstacles, so many obstacles and so much torture and all sorts of psychological abuse and imprisonment now is that we have a right, the citizens have a right to know. And that's very simple. Truth is like the water that comes down from heaven. It is clean and pure, and we have to know the truth. Now corruption is like the stuff from the cesspool or the mire from the sewers. We don't want to live in the muck and mire of our government sewer water. So we want to understand what is going on, and it is he will be. They are threatening the governments of this world to illegally incarcerate him for 175 years. And we are trying to make sure this doesn't happen. Him being extradited 175 years equals death penalty.
Shame on you!
And that is a vicious thing to do to a journalist, a publisher, and it sets a really, really bad precedent worldwide. So it will be that every country of this world complies with the U.S.'s desire to set a precedent where journalism is illegal. You will no longer know what your countries are doing, and you will keep paying for it with your tax money. And that should be resisted, and that should be definitely never allowed to happen. In fact, every person that swears an oath to their country or has any kind of allegiance to their country or wherever their allegiance lies, probably with their own money that they're going to collect. But if they have any kind of feeling of love, of things like their family, or they should actually think about this seriously. The condemnation and the illegality making journalism illegal. What is that? That's horrific. Everyone should think that's horrific. And we ought to stand, as all of humanity should want to understand what their countries are doing and to be able to share it in any way, shape, or form without being blocked by social media, without being blocked by Twitter or Facebook. But everyone should have the right to say what they want. Isn't this true? I mean, do we believe that we have a right to speak? It's one thing in Iran for them to take the hijab off, but why aren't we fighting for people to have the block of our words? Are not words something that are important to us? I mean, take the block of your voice away. This is a very illegal precedent. They're breaking their own laws to persecute this man. The whole of the first world countries are breaking their laws to persecute this one man as an example. And